Welcome to the latest edition of B&G Solves It. One of the most common applications for B&G products is in retrofit situations. The Monarch Plaza in Atlanta, Georgia is an example of this. Constructed in 1983, the building had an inefficient chilled water system that was recently replaced with a more modern variable speed solution. B&G's local representative, the James M. Pleasance Company, worked with a local engineer and a contractor to come up with a more modern, efficient solution.
There are always challenges involved in retrofit chilled water projects here in Atlanta as far as space concerns and proper selection of equipment.
The biggest problem we had, the building was a very big energy hog. We had 2 condenser pumps, 2 chilled water pumps, we had 2 chillers, and that's all we had. So we had a real shortage of being able to provide enough water up to the 16th floor.
Their chillers were nearing the end of their useful life. So we took that opportunity to replace the chillers with some more efficient equipment to retrofit it to a primary-secondary system and also increase the capacity of the central plant. The original design had chillers piped in series.
There were a series of constant speed pumps that were not able to match the load of the building and also provide adequate cooling to the top floors.
We use the Bell Gossett selection software for preliminary selections of pumps, what we think is the right application of the pump, but we rely on Pleasance to review those selections and work with us to ensure that we have the proper pump for the proper use.
Both Barrett Woodyard and Encore Services Aircon agreed that the Bell Gossett Series 1510 was the best pumping solution for this project.
We have a pump dedicated just for each chiller, but then we have pumps that are dedicated for the chilled water side that after the water has been conditioned, it boosts the pressure to get the water up to the 16th floor.
All these pumps are operated on variable frequency drives to match load at all conditions.
They're rated for the variable speed drives. A lot of people put in pumps and motors. They can't, you get a voltage discharge on the shaft when you're using a variable speed drive, and we don't have that issue with these motors.
There are always huge energy savings potential in moving to a variable speed chilled water system. The owner has recognized these savings.
With the pumps controlling the flow, we also added DDC controls on the cooling towers. If there is no load, it shuts that tower cell off. We don't even flow water through it. We can actually, on low load conditions, only run one cell. In 2011, we got the Energy Star Award. And then this year, 2012, we got LEED Silver Award.
They achieved Silver LEED certification even with the additional tonnage, which probably worked against them. But the system was much more efficient, the pumping system was more efficient, and that allowed them to get their extra points.
We're not wasting, we're not running the building at 100%. If the buildings only need 25% because the weather's great outside, well then we only use 25% of the energy needed to maintain this building.
Thanks for joining us today. Please check back soon for the next edition of B&G Solves It.